Hi there, my name is Kevin Beasley, Performance Nutritionist with Metabolize.ie, and in this tutorial I'm going to give you a quick introduction to Libro and the default screen. So when you sign up to the package, you will get an email showing you how to download the Libro app. And once the Libro app is downloaded, you just click on the icon on your phone and it will open the app. Now this screen here is called the default screen. It's the first screen you see when you enter Libro. Now a small little tip, if you want to scroll between days, you just swipe left and right. So if I want to go back to yesterday, I swipe right. And if I want to go to tomorrow for whatever reason, I swipe left. Now as you can see, there are a number of trackers visible on the default screen. Now the trackers that you're most interested in are calories eaten, carbs, protein and fat. We're not as interested in this one here. This is basically just estimating how many calories you've burned on a given day. And the goal of using the Libro app is to match up your calories and macronutrients from your calorie calculator with your calories and macros from the food that you've eaten on any given day. So the goal is to match up these figures here as close as you can with the figures in the macro and calorie calculator each day. Now it will be practically impossible to get them to line up exactly, but you should always try and line up calories and then as much as you can or as close as you can get to the carbohydrate, protein and fat on a given day. And one of the reasons I've created the macro and calorie calculator is because Libro gives you the same targets every day, regardless of the type of training you're doing. Whereas if you've looked at the tutorials for the macro and calorie calculator, you will see that your calories and macro intake will vary depending on what you're doing. So that's why I created it. So basically you will use the two tools in tandem. The calculator to determine how many calories and how many macros you need to eat on a given day, and then the Libro app to plan your food intake so that you're hitting those targets. Now if you look closely at the screen, you will see there's an add a tracker button here, and basically that allows you to add additional trackers to the default screen. So I'll just click it here. So say I'm interested in sugar, so I click here in the search, the store input box, and I type in sugar, and I can see my sugar monitor here, so I click that. I then click on the install button and then finally on the second install button. And now I can see my new tracker here, sugars. You can add and delete as many trackers as you want, but like I said, the calories eaten, the carbs, protein and fat are the most important ones. If I want to delete a tracker, I just click on the tracker and I scroll down. I click on the configure button and then I click on uninstall. And now this tracker has been removed, and if I go back, I can't see it on the screen. Also of note is the menu button here on the top left corner, and if you click on that, it opens a menu allowing you to do different things. Finally, there's a go to log button, and if you click this, it will go to food log for today. In this screen here, you can add items into your food log. So I'll just do a quick example here to show you how it updates the trackers. So say for example, we want to add something for breakfast. You click on the plus icon next to breakfast here. And we'll just add very easily overnight oats. So if you want to add overnight oats, you just click on the plus icon here next to it. And then you just need to click the save button in the bottom right corner. And now as you can see, overnight oats have been added to breakfast. So we click on the view totals button, and now we can see our targets have been updated based on the breakfast that we've eaten, the overnight oats. If you want to delete an entry, then you just click on the go to log. Then you hold your finger down on the item you want to delete. And then you click on the delete option. You're then asked, are you sure you want to delete this recipe? And you click OK. Now you can see the breakfast item has been removed. And if you go back to view totals, you will see that your trackers are all back to 0 again.